Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Down by Rick Woolen. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on seconds. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Go 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Has a man on target to Thornton. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Warren here from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll look to throw. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a few.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 21-yard gain, and it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going to the ground again on 1st. towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Staying with Walker. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Go. Let's go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, check that. Street.
From the gun, Milrow. Flushed out now to his left. Cut through the goal line. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Walker does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks find an answer with their opening drive. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks literally won up that opening touchdown drive on as they take a 7-6 lead here. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
He'll start the drive with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block along, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking in the air here. Grabbed by Nash, left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Byron Dynasty there to make the play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Ready.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinals. Go.
He's going to throw this one. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. In motion right. 2nd down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
60 Bobcats. 60. Here we go. Back to 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Throwing left side. Bowers has it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Back now, pressure coming. On the move, headed right. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up with a second effort coming into the lead. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Trey Tucker to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They begin to drive with Chubb. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Oh, it's 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here's Chubb on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First and 10 from the 41.
Red. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll work against the blitz. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Ready. Press all 80. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Complete here to Bowers. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Raiders with 4th down here behind the sticks.
Ready up.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go. Ready. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Go.
4th down. They'll throw for it. Chased out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Pistol now for Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
60 Eagles.
Working now from the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set.
They give inside to Chubb. Running in the red zone. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Warren running between the tackles. No up the middle, none outside either block, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, third and long. Drops back. Needs an open man.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Carlson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19, 18.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On the jump.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go. Panthers, go.
Running with Walker again. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Walker on second. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Ready, set.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
First down throw here from Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
19. Down. Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Ready.
Running left, here's Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19. Hey, smash. Ready.
Will Rowe from the gun. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was Torrey Horton. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Myers' kick is good, and that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the 2nd half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Rush going in motion left. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 18 at the 45-yard line.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
70 Get it. Bronco 80.
He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. And off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the pistol, gives you to Walker. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Milroe to throw. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Milroe with it on first. He's got a man left. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go. Alert, COVID-19.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Coming inside, give to Walker. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Goes to the hurry up here.
Hey, check that.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Milroe's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
COVID-19.
Airing it out to start this drive. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's good.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the time to throw it. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Offense to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kit, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
To throw here on first down. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the fourth.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Walker on first down. That play good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now.
Tag! Like
They give up the gut to Walker. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
On the set.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Buffalo 18. Go street.
Looking to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
70 Lions. Ready,
Looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go.
Running is Walker. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. If you run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Staying with Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Ready, set. Come on.
On third down, Walker. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the pickup, and it sets up Seattle with first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Ready? That's it. Cougar 19. Go.
Here he is to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks jumping front late.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Setting up to pass. Throw is caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw it. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Wearing up the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. It's Bowers with another catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Chubb. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks make the play to win in this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Austin! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Let's go.
Now run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brings up second and 9.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.